Hey, what's up guys? Super Gimp here, as I like to be called by my real name, which is Dean, bringing you guys another gameplay commentary. And this time we are playing some Kill Confirmed on the map Mission. I'm using the Spas-12, and I believe I have the Spas-12 with damage, and my perks are Sleight of Hand Pro, Assassin Pro, and Steady Aim Pro, I believe. And the Killstreaks I'm using are the UAV, the Predator Missile, and the Attack Helicopter. I don't know, this gameplay is really old. I want to warn you guys that if you're watching this. This gameplay is from like January, so as far as patches go and stuff like that, I don't know what patch that is, if you guys keep up to date with that or whatever. And I'm using the extended mags, and I believe the extended mags quote-unquote glitch is what I'm going to call it, was still around, so like the gun will do more damage with extended mags. But yeah, so I mean, that is all I really want to talk about the gameplay wise in this commentary. What I actually wanted to talk about, and I have a specific topic, is legal drinking age, guys. And you're probably thinking to yourselves, why does he want to talk about this? Well, tomorrow is actually my birthday, and I turn 21. I was about to say I turned July 11th, but tomorrow is July 11th. Today is the 10th as I record this, and I'll be posting this on the 10th. But yeah, tomorrow is July 11th, and that is my birthday, and I turned 21. And also, I want to note that this commentary is for more or less for America. I mean, that's what I'm going to be talking about, legal drinking age in America. And I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys, in the gameplay. I think I was getting in a party or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, this gameplay is super old, like from January, so I have no idea what I was doing. But yeah, so this commentary is more or less about the legal drinking age in America. But for any of my subscribers who are not American, feel free to chime in on this topic as well. I mean, you guys have an opinion as well, and I want to hear everyone's opinion on this. And what I want to talk about is what the legal drinking age should be, and what do you guys think it should be? So the legal drinking age in America is 21. So for me personally, if I look back at like 2 years ago, I like to look at intervals of 2 in terms of age. And I think of maturity-wise, like 2 years ago, where I was at. And I feel like every 2 years, I seem to mature more and more. You know, I don't think I'm the most mature person in the world, but I do think I'm relatively mature. So I like to look at like a 2-year interval. And I don't know, I started drinking, or I mean, I'm not an alcoholic if you're listening to this and thinking that or anything, but I drink every now and then. But I started drinking when I was probably 16 or 17, around that age. So, and I feel like, you know, it didn't really affect me in terms of, I don't know, I don't think drinking really affected me or hindered me in any sort of way. But it's like anything in life, it has to be with moderation. But anyway, my opinion anyway, I keep saying anyway, however, but however, my opinion, I do think the legal drinking age should be lowered. I think 21 is a bit excessive when you think about it, and I'm from Michigan, as you guys know. So the legal drinking age in Canada is 19. So I've been able to just go over the border real quick. I'm like 20 minutes from the border. So I've been able to just go over to Canada and drink legally, you know, for the most part whenever I want. But I mean, I don't go all the time, but I've been able to go for the most part whenever I'd like and do, you know, go and drink with friends or whatever. But actually, I got this idea from a Jericho commentary. I'm not sure if you guys know who Jericho is, but if you don't, look him up on the YouTubes. He's a good commentator. He's a cool guy. I mean, I don't personally know him, but he's someone I've listened to before. And one of his ideas and his opinion was that the legal drinking age should be 18. However, he thinks that it should be 18 for things like beer and wine, and that hard liquor should be, I don't remember what age he said, but I'm going to say 21 for hard liquor. And the reason he said that, and kind of what I agree with it is if you guys don't drink, or you've never drank before, you don't really know anything about alcohol, in terms of alcohol percentage, beer and wine have a lower percentage of alcohol in them. And basically what that means is it's a lot harder to get drunk off of beer and wine. You have to drink more instead of drinking, you know, maybe 4 shots of, I don't know, whiskey or tequila or whatever to get you drunk. Depends on, I mean, how much you weigh and all that, all those factors or whatever. But it depends on all that stuff. But in terms of beer and wine, it's a lot harder, and you have to consume more to get you drunk. So I think I agree with that. And because I do think that if people are going to be drinking, or teens or kids or whatever are going to be drinking, that they should have some sort of tolerance or some sort of understanding of how it works. Because I mean, if you've never been drunk before, it is a little bit weird and you're not used to it at first. But once you build your tolerance up, you get a little bit more used to it. And it's you know, I mean, as long as you're, like I said earlier, in moderation, I mean, drinking isn't terrible. And my other big reason why I believe it should be is, you know, when you look at things like cigarettes, which are just as bad, if not worse, for you than alcohol, and you can buy that when you're 18, it seems a little bit ridiculous. And I mean, it's funny, marijuana is illegal, and I don't know. I'll talk about marijuana in another commentary if you guys would like me to talk about that. I do not do the reefer, but if you guys want me to talk about that, I will. But anyway, leave a comment below if you want me to do a commentary about marijuana legalization in the future. However, yeah, I mean, if you look at things like that, you can go to war, you can kill yourself, not kill yourself, excuse me. You're allowed to go to war and fight for your country and potentially die. You're allowed to drink alcohol, or not, I'm sorry, you're allowed to smoke cigarettes and do tobacco products, and you're allowed to vote when you're 18. You're allowed to make a major decision for your country at the age of 18, but you can't have a drink. It seems dumb to me, but at the same time, like I was saying earlier, I understand where they're coming from in that, I mean, you're a lot less mature. And the big thing that I think a lot of anybody who's on the other side of the fence in terms of legal drinking age they look at is the maturity level. And I mean, the biggest problem with drinking in teens and the biggest fear is drunk driving. And realistically, if you're drinking and driving, you're making mistakes on your own, and it's just stupid. I mean, when you're drinking, you do have control of your body. I mean, you have control of yourself, and you can make decisions. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to make the brightest decisions. That's not always how it's going to work, but you can make decisions, and what a great spawn there. But I mean, if you're drinking and driving, that's your own fault, really. And you know, don't do that, guys. Don't drink and drive. It's stupid. But that is about it for this gameplay commentary. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. The final score in this game, I believe, was 38-9, so I did pretty well in it. I didn't do great. I died a little too much. And if this gameplay looks a little fuzzy to you guys, let me know. And make sure to give it a like if you liked it. If not, dislike. And make sure to subscribe for more content. Gimp out. Peace.